As Gail descends the bima and has the opportunity to watch and quell, Bob has some words that he wants to share with us today.
Well, I think I have some words. Shabbat Shalom. Well, here I stand as a bar mitzvah, and I am required to give a speech. Unfortunately, the rabbi told me that I could speak for only an hour. Also, the rabbi must have hacked my computer because she gave my speech, and she read my mind. I am blown away. Many have asked me why a bar mitzvah now. In case you can't tell, I am not 13, and I was a bar mitzvah at that age. I am not a traditionally observant Jew, and I do not believe that I will be forgiven any sins for doing this. I am not doing this for the attention, and frankly, doing this has been a difficult task for me. The answer is simple. I wanted to show my sincere gratitude in a meaningful manner. I am grateful for living so long and so well, for being able to share 60 years of marriage with Gail, for having had a wonderful, devoted, loving, and caring family, for having had a productive and worthwhile profession, and for having the privilege of doing some good. I am thankful that I was endowed with some intelligence, discernment, and the ability to question. I am thankful that I was given strength and determination to overcome some major problems. I am thankful for many other things in my life. I am grateful for the amazing support, help, and encouragement I have received. Let me explain further. My family of origin was not religious nor observant. We had no religious observances at home and rarely spoke about religion. We referred to ourselves as, quote, stomach Jews, end of quote. I did attend Hebrew school after regular school, but my goal then was to have a bar mitzvah so I didn't have to continue in Hebrew school and could have less continuing involvement with religion. Nonetheless, I was part of the Jewish community. Most of my friends were Jewish. I dated Jewish girls. I joined Jewish fraternities. I did not understand why this was the case, and I felt the basis of Judaism was a fictional story and not worthy of much respect. When I began dating my future wife, Gail, I was introduced to home observance, more understanding, and more discussion. I was intrigued and curious. I found at least some of it beautiful and meaningful. I wanted to learn more. Fortunately, I had the opportunity to do that slowly through reading, courses, study, thinking, and much discussion. The Parsha, or Torah reading today, is from the 5th book of Moses, entitled Devarim in Hebrew, or Deuteronomy in English. For those who know ancient Greek, which I certainly do not, Deuteronomy means second law. Basically, it describes Moses' retelling much of the laws or commandments and the intended relationship between the Israelites and God before the Israelites were to enter the promised land. For instance, today's reading states that if you revere and express gratitude to God and follow the commandments faithfully, good things will happen to you. It says that if you do these things, God will grant you abundant prosperity in all your undertakings. This is very beautiful. But from my point of view, I must say it is not true. There are many instances where bad things happen to good people, and vice versa. My 13-year-old self would say that this is an example of the Torah being wrong and therefore not important and not worthy of more study or understanding. In contrast, my 83-year-old self, older, more knowledgeable, and possibly more mature, would say that wants to find the meaning or intent of the words. My conclusion is that it is worthwhile and beneficial to lead a just, kind, and righteous life just for the sake of it, even if you do not receive external rewards. It is the right thing to do because the rewards are in just doing it. Indeed, I have learned that the Jewish religion has moved away from literal acceptance of everything in the Torah and entered the era of rabbinic Judaism, which requires further examination and explanation. I've learned that Judaism has given me a phenomenal basis to live and given me values and guidance, and that is what has attracted me to the religion. It is traditional for a bar or bat mitzvah to have a mitzvah project to do good. In view of this, Gail and I have decided to initiate the Gail and Robert Liss Educational Fund here at Beth El. Hopefully, this fund will provide resources to permit scholars to come here to teach, elucidate, and discuss topics with an emphasis on Jewish values and ethics, predominantly Jewish ones. I've been asked if I would have become a bar mitzvah again had I known in advance how much work, difficulty, frustration, and anxiety I would encounter in the preparation for it. My answer is an unqualified yes. I have gained so much knowledge, self-confidence, energy, a feeling of purpose and accomplishment. Even in old age, you can do new things. I recommend it to all of you young people when you get to be my age. In closing, I would be remiss in not thanking those who have helped me be able to celebrate this day. I thank my rock and helper and wife, Gail, who has been phenomenal with all the arrangements and details and encouragement. I thank my family and friends. Thanks to Rabbis Schwartz and Sorokin, to Ben Krestall, Jill Suffel, and Amanda Bateman, and to my dear friend and Hebrew mentor, Richie Coker. I wanted to give a shout out to my 80-year-old brother who could not be here in person, but who is the only one among us who was present at my wedding, my first bar mitzvah, and my bris. Lastly, thanks to everyone present and to all those participating online.